The worst trades in NFL history. Some NFL trades go down as genius moves that shape dynasties. Others are absolute disasters. Today we're diving deep into the worst trades in NFL history, from all-time blunders to bets that backfired hard. These are the deals that changed franchises for the worse. Number 1. The Herschel Walker trade, 1989. It's the most infamous trade in NFL history, the Herschel Walker deal. In 1989, the Vikings traded 5 players and 8 draft picks to Dallas for one man, Herschel Walker. But he didn't fit their scheme at all, didn't produce, and was gone in under 3 seasons after trading all that capital for one guy. Meanwhile, Jimmy Johnson flipped those picks into legends like Emmitt Smith and Darren Woodson, building a 3-time Super Bowl winning dynasty with the picks they got from the Vikings. There was a lesson learned that day. One superstar can't fix a flawed roster, but 8 draft picks sure can. In 1999, Saints head coach Mike Ditka made one of the boldest moves ever. He traded every pick in the draft, and then some, to move up and draft Ricky Williams. The result? Ricky was good, but he wasn't great. He couldn't live up to the hype after trade all their picks for him. The Saints went 3-13. Mike Ditka was fired. Washington, on the other hand, landed several key players, including Champ Bailey. Ditka even posed in a wedding dress with Williams for ESPN. They're very iconic and very embarrassing. Hard to come back from. Trey Lance, the 49ers gave up 3 first-round picks and a 3rd to move up and draft Trey Lance in 2021. He was very unproven in college. His last season, he only played 1 game. Well, for the 49ers, he barely played. He had struggles with injuries. Then he eventually got traded to Dallas for a 4th-round pick. He got traded before his rookie deal even came up to be a backup quarterback for Dallas. Now, he's on the Chargers battling for a roster position. But get this, the Dolphins, who got the Niners picks, they used them to draft Jalen Waddle and trade for Tyreek Hill and Bradley Chubb. Miami built a contender. San Francisco got some questions. This is a historic bad trade. Now this one was supposed to be a franchise-changing move. The Broncos traded 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, a 5th-rounder, Drew Lock, Shelby Harris, and Noah Fant, all to get Russell Wilson from the Seahawks. Mr. Unlimited. They gave him a $245 million contract with $165 million guaranteed. That did not pan out at all. What happened next? Wilson looked nothing like his Seattle self. Denver had the worst offense in football in 2022. Broncos fired their head coach before the season ended. And when Sean Payton got hired, him and Russ did not connect, and he benched Russ and cut him just 2 years later after that trade. Meanwhile, Seattle used those picks to draft Devon Witherspoon and Charles Cross, and they're back in the playoffs. Denver went all in, and they busted. Now, to talk about a trade that few trades have ever been more riskier than this one. The Cleveland Browns You know where I'm going with this. Gave up 3 first-round picks, a 3rd round, and a 4th round for Deshaun Watson. They gave Deshaun Watson a fully guaranteed $230 million deal, despite 24 active lawsuits and a full season off of football. Since then, Watson has looked below average at best. He has missed more games than he's played and continues to deal with off-field scrutiny. And he just re-injured himself, so he's going to miss this whole year too. Meanwhile, the Texans, they turned those picks into players like CJ Stroud and Will Anderson Jr. They're thriving. Now for Cleveland, this trade may haunt Cleveland for decades. In 2020, the Texans traded DeAndre Hopkins, a top 3 receiver for years, for a 2nd round pick and an aging David Johnson. I'm serious. That's all they got for D-Hop, a top 3 receiver for a running back. His last year with the Cardinals, he had 94 carries, 345 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's all it took to get DeAndre Hopkins. Hopkins, he thrived in Arizona. David Johnson, he couldn't crack 500 yards in the 2 seasons he played with the Texans. Bill O'Brien, who made the deal, he was fired 4 games into that season. Even Madden wouldn't even let you make that trade because they would have gave you this trade is unfair message. Steve Young, 1987, the Buccaneers had Steve Young and they just gave up on him after 19 games. They shipped him to San Francisco for a 2nd and 4th round pick. Behind Joe Montana, Young developed into a legend, MVP, Super Bowl champion, and Hall of Famer. Tampa spent the next decade plus searching for a quarterback. They didn't just trade away talent, they traded away patience. Bad trades can cripple teams or build dynasties for other guys. Which trade do you guys think is the worst? Please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. And if you're new here or you're not subscribed, please do so. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.